Hello everyone. This is the first video related to programming I am going to upload on my channel, and mainly I am going to start introduction to programming. This first lecture is very essential, which most of the student miss in their life. They start to learn the programming but don't know what the meaning of programming, what the use, why we should learn the programming, such type of thing. I'm going to start from the scratch. So let's see. Firstly, the topic today I'm going to discuss is introduction to programming. And here we need to understand what's the meaning of programming. So the word that we see here, programming, means to teach. Simply, programming means to teach, not to the human. Remember, programming means to teach machine. So this is the very common question maybe came in the mind of the students, that why we need to teach machine. What's the reason? Why can't we complete or done our work with the help of human? Why we need the machine for our work? So remember, there are three qualities of machine which separate it from human being. What these qualities? This quality we also have, but machine having this quality in much more better way. So I'm going to explain what are the qualities machine had, and why we need machine, and why we should teach to machine. So first is availability. Availability. Machine is always available for us 24 into 7. If we give some task to the human, he will not be available for me. Let's say if I have some XYZ company, and one person is coming in my company and he can't be work there for 24 into 7. There will be a time duration of 8 hours maximum, between 10 to 6, between 9 to 5, such type of thing. But machines is available for every time. So we can do our work with the machine very easily. Second quality is, this is the first quality. Second quality is speed. The speed of machine is much more faster than human. Human can't be beat machine. Let's say if I give you one multiplication like that, this type of number to multiply and to find the result, you will take a time at least about 2 minutes or maybe 1 minute. It depends on your speed. But if we give this work to calculator, it will took only 2 to 3 seconds. That's why machine is faster. Third, third quality is accuracy. You have observed that we are the human. If someone giving us task to do it fast, and we make lots of mistake inside that. Let's say if I have a one college whose name is Medicap, and I say to my one student Ravi that please separate all the data related to Medicap student, and separate the another college data like that. Might be will make mistakes. He will see the form once and once again, but making a mistake of 2 to 3 times after checking the form. But for the machine, accuracy is too high. Machine accuracy is greater than human accuracy. You can make mistake while calculation, while doing the large work, but machine will not will making such a mistake. So that's the three reason mainly. First, machine availability for 24 into 7. Second, the speed of machine is much more high. And third one is accuracy. We need to teach the machine. To teach the machine, we need to understand its language. Like that, if I talk to you, you will to understand me because I know the language, English. Because of that, I able to communicate you. If I want to communicate with machine, I also need a language. That language is called programming language. But firstly, we need to understand the programming. Whatever we will develop, we will see in the programming is mainly get developed by developer. Why we need to why we need to learn programming? What's the reason? If someone asks you why you learning the programming, then you will say that I want to become developer. Developer is the main coder, main thing to develop a program. Developer develop the working of machine. All working principle of the machine means how your or your machine is working, whether it's working in better way or not, it depends on the developer. Let's say if I have two machine 1 and machine 2, I giving the same information to both of them, same instruction as a coder. But when I see the output, I see machine 1 is better than machine 2. What's the reason? It depends on how I teach to the machine. Let's say if I teach the machine 1, I teach the machine 1 in better way, and here I deliver less information. In that case, machine 1 output is better than machine 2. Understood? So the whole thing, how you working of your machine, what its accuracy, what's its speed, it all depends on the developer. So if we become good developer, we can make a program, we can make the architecture, lots of things. And how I learn the coding, how I learn the developer pathway, this will determine that what I will achieve after 3 to 4 years. Most of the candidate learn the programming just for getting a huge salary. They just thought that today I start to learn the programming, after few days I will become the developer. Someone said that someone looking for the one shot video on the YouTube or other tutorial, that watching one shot or one lecture within a 10 hour they will become a hacker like that. This is not possible. If you want to become good developer, then you have to invest 4 to 5 hours per day for next minimum 12 months. If you develop, if you want to develop your core concept, want to separate yourself from the rest of the developer and programmer, then you have to practice hard. You have to learn the concept in much more better way. Because if you learn the same way as they are learning, just watching the video, just seeing the same type of tutorial again and again, this is known as tutorial hell. Tutorial hell. Do not fall in this. Tutorial hell is not recommended. Watching the lecture again and again, you will become the programmer or coder. We need to learn the programming to solve the problem, to give the instruction to the machine. If it is the machine, we will do our work in much more better way. Our speed will increase and accuracy which will be much more better. So next thing is that programming language. This programming language is different from the human language. Programming language. Firstly, need to understand what we understood here. Programming what? You understood programming means to teach, and language means in Hindi it is called bhasa or maybe some another thing. Language is a way to communicate. Simply, we can say language is a way to communicate. So, for example, if there is two-person, let's say this person name is A, and another person, this person name is B. They both want to communicate to each other. Let's say this person know Hindi and this person know English. They don't know their either languages. One person know Hindi, another one know English. And how they will communicate with them? In that case, I need another student between them who know English and Hindi. He able to understand the language, both Hindi and English, taking the instruction from Hindi to B, translate it to English and deliver to A, taking the instruction from English by A, translate it to Hindi. In that way, their C is becoming the medium of bypassing the languages program here. So mainly in computer programs, such type of thing is known as compiler, which we will learn after some videos. After a few minutes, I will told about this. But firstly, you need to understand what is programming language. This programming language doesn't mean the language we commonly use. There are two language: human language and programming language. Human language are Hindi, English, Arabic, Telugu, lots. There are lots of human language, but we need to understand about the programming language. So let's come on that topic. Remember, the language which is used to communicate. Increase the width. Oh, now okay. Stylus is working fine. Yes. The language which is used to communicate with the machine is called programming language. This is a type of definition you can remember, but only 2 points I recommend you to remember. You not need to learn the definition. Just remember, programming language is a language which is used to communicate with machine. This is a machine, and this is, let's say, human. We want to communicate with machine. We want to give the instruction to machine. How we will communicate? How we will give the instruction? This whole thing get possible only because of programming language. By help of programming language, I can communicate with machine. So this is the meaning of programming language. Lots of example you can see: Python, Java, C++, C. There are lots of programming languages are there. We will understood about them after few times. But firstly, we are here for making the core concept in our programming. One second. Yes, it gets recording. I have to check some. Why it's get stuck. Okay, what's the problem? Check the Wi-Fi connection. Get off. Oh, okay. Now it gets connected. Some lagging. Sorry for that inconvenience. So next, we need to understand program. Here the word we see programming is come from the word program. What's the meaning of program? Program is a step by step organized process to get the desired output. This is the definition. Program is a step by step organized process to get the desired output. But you don't need to remember these all. I can give you the meaning of program in very concise way. Only two words you need to remember. Program is step by step. One two thing only. Step by step organized. Organized process. What is organized process? To get desired output. Example. For example, you can see in very general way in your home also. Let's say if you want to make the coffee. Coffee is your output. For making the coffee, you can't make it directly. There will be a step by step process followed by you to getting the coffee. We'll take the step by step organized pathway that on first step we'll boil the milk, adding the water, adding the sugar, then after taking from the burner you will add a coffee or maybe earlier. So such type of step by step process followed by you for making the coffee in same like program. If we want to take our output, we have to take the step by step organized process. After following the step by step organized process, we will reach to the our output. So this is a program. This is the output. Understood? So next thing is, for example, here one important thing I also have to told to you that let's say you're making some program. You know very well 10 plus 2, 20 is equal to 30. But if you're making a program in the different way, let's say developer develop this program in very different way, maybe their output will be 10, 20. So whatever you will get output, it will depends on the process that what you follow. You will input the data, you will follow the process, then you will get the desired output. Input, then process, and then getting output. These all are interrelated. So here two things is that what is Data and process. Data and process, very simple way you can understand. For this, you will take one example. Let's say one is simple human like us who don't know any core concept of programming, and one is developer. If I giving one video to simple human, he will watch simply like YouTube video. If I want to make some changes in my video, he can't make. He only watching. If we give him HD video, convert the HD video to HD video. In this case, it is not possible. But developer know the architecture, developer know the programming, coding. Because of that, he can convert HD video to HD video. So video is our data, and here simple human only use for consumption, only consume the data. But developer, when we talk about developer, it will manipulate the data. Developer will manipulate the data. Manipulate means changing the data. It can improve the quality. Developer can improve the quality of video. So what we can simply say, developer have manipulating behavior, but simple human in this case don't have a manipulating behavior. So this is the basic concept, basic introduction I give you related to data and process. You need to remember what's the difference between data and process. Only one thing you have to keep in your mind, that change inside. Change inside is data, and change by home is process. जिसमें चेंज हो रहा है वो डेटा, जिसके द्वारा चेंज हो रहा है वो प्रोसेस. That's the difference. Very basic, commonly example you I can give you. This is a stone and this is a boy. You know the first law of motion, that object will remain at its place until and unless external force is applied to it. This stone will keep in rest until this boy is applied the force. So because of his kick, this stone position will get changed. So stone is our data. Stone is data, and kick is process. Kick is process. So this is a very basic thing difference. More videos I will develop, upload by part. This is the first part of introduction to programming. Keep it watch and keep some comment, and also what the feedback, what the learning you get, please share with me. Is this content different? Yes, it is much more better than another YouTubers I can give. If you follow all the lecture step by step, then you will get much more learning. That's all. Thank you.